Now, Sindel has, again, most of what she can do we've seen already. But what she's got left is pretty interesting, honestly. I don't know if it's, like, super practical. I've seen a lot of, like, swaggy combos, but we'll have to wait and see if that's what we're gonna... where she's gonna end up. So, Bellowing Banshee in the air and Enhanced Regal Presence, which is her flight. So, out of the flight, you get access to... more moves. So, Air Bellowing Banshee is Air Scream. It's a 10% air special move. Knocks down, you know, decent damage. You know, 10% isn't bad. No Crushing Blow or anything. And I believe it's unsafe on block. So, we'll make him turn on frame... yeah, turn on frame data. Right. So, minus 25, very unsafe, but, you know, 10% special. I guess you can kind of have elements of, like, that. But, again, minus 21 is minus 21. So, it's definitely going to be unsafe. Now, Regal Presence options. This is the main point of this variation. So, or this move, I should say. I need to stop saying variation. So, you get attacks out of it. So, you get to do Star Screamer, so you get a projectile. And you get a Scream. But, you get this. Queen's Dominion is a full, like, Gorilla Grodd style launcher. So, if you get, like... let's do Easy Crushing Blows. Right, so... if you do... yeah, if you press up, up after doing a move, you stay in the air. So if I do this, and then button, and then up, up. Yep, button, up, up. If you time it right, button, up, up. Right as it finishes, maybe? Yeah, if you press up, up. I'm doing up, 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 just to make sure. So, press up, up, up. Up, up, up. Right as it finishes. You can stay in the air, which allows for things like this. So if you launch them, how do you do this? It's like this into Scream, but how does that hit people? Because I've seen this before. Spam 4. Yeah, no, I have seen these combos. I'm trying to remember exactly how it works. Right. Right. Here's the vid. Yes, I'm just going to quickly watch this off stream just to remind myself. Because this is important to show. Because this is like the reason people would pick this. So. I see. Yep. That's what I'm doing wrong. You go into stance from a jump. That's what you want. So you want to do something like this. And then you go into stance from a jump like this. There you are. So, using this, you get to do... you could do... Scream KB. Yeah, and you can just keep doing that, basically. So, whatever stuns them, this. And then, the timing to that is going to be weird. Hang on. Oh my god, wait, do I have to hold it? Oh, it's up, up, and you hold up. Right, okay, that's what I've been doing wrong. You see what I mean? Let's just do a couple for the sake of it. Ah, god damn it. I'm just gonna do 3. I'm gonna do 3 and move on. And then whatever follow-up you want, you know, like literally anything. You do a back 2, fatal blow, hair whip, whatever it is, right? You see what I mean? So you can turn that into big damage. I don't know if the rest of the flight will be as good, but, you know, it looks like she has a fair few... like, that kind of stuff is good, right? Like, that many air projectiles. Like, they comboed? Wait, they comboed. Okay, so I think this could be quite good. I think this stance could definitely be quite strong. Unfortunately for Sindel, that is all there is to show. But it's, you know, it's decent. It's decent. I think this enhanced flight will really help. Because you could do things like that, you know? Or, like, from a distance. Pretty good. Pretty good. Now, we only have 2 characters left to go, my friends. Only 5 minutes left. What was the collector variation? Nothing, because he doesn't have anything we haven't already seen. He has 8 moves, and we've seen them all. Right, so Cetrion and Fujin. We're going to spend most of the time here talking about Fujin, because Cetrion, she actually doesn't have anything that we haven't already seen. The only difference is where Variation 3s were added, Born Again gained the ability to have a conflux of elements, it was called, right? Where if you're playing her, you do down, down, up, you'd summon one of the 4 random buffs. The only exception Kustoms will give is you can choose the buff, because they are separate. They are separate customs, but you can choose. So if you like playing Born Again and you only like the fire for the damage, or you like the boulders for the anti-hit, or the Aquaman style trait with the drops, you can do that now. There really isn't much else for me to say about Cetrion, except for that is something you can do. But custom Cetrion, right, she's going to have a lot of options. Geyser is still going to be popular. Geyser and Teleport. Spring Cleaning is still going to be something we'll see a lot of. I would absolutely guarantee it. But if you do like the elements side of Cetrion, because you like the Throw Crushing Blow, or you like what that does for you, and you are a Born Again Cetrion player, knowing what is your favorite buff and being able to get that buff on tap is definitely going to be something I think Cetrion players will enjoy. Now we know that the wind is so good as an armor breaker, as a move generally. I know a lot of people are expecting to see Geyser plus wind for armor break, but then, you know, Cetrion without teleport is not going to be as annoying. Maybe Cetrion players would rather have, you know, other options as well. Like, who knows, right? The world is their oyster, and that's the whole point. But, you know, being able to pick a buff, I think, is going to be pretty cool if this is what you want. It is quite expensive. It does cost defensive bar, you know, both of them. But, you know, it does give you a Throw Crushing Blow. So, you know, here it is. Fujin. Very, very, very interesting indeed. Fujin has 3 moves we haven't seen. He has Jet Stream, Pressure Bomb, and Turbulence. So, we'll go one at a time. Jet Stream is a buff that makes a number of Fujin's attacks go further and get new properties. For example, Back 2 by itself normally does 3%. With Jet Stream on, it does 5. This works in tandem with Cyclone's Wind Push. It makes the Wind Push actually do damage. Not much, but it is something, so, you know, it's already a damn sight better for that. It makes your down 3 go far. You see the range, right? That little, like, ethereal kick is basically what will become the hitbox. So, for example, this also means that you're down 3 on hit. On block, normally -6. With Jetstream turned on, your down 3 becomes +3 because it hits twice. Because it's a projectile. It's basically a projectile. Forward 4 goes further. 4-2 gets a new hit effect here. Where instead of 4-2 restanding, it just does a second hit for a bit more damage. Which, you know, you can combo from. Gives you a decent damage to increase. Works in tandem with, like, the air slam. Not so much default tornado. As well as a few other moves, actually. Let me think. What else gets affected? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. I think those are the main moves. I think, yeah, uppercut as well. Down 2 gets, like, that extra thing. So it gets a little bit extra damage. It does kind of neuter it for combos, but it does make your uppercut do a little bit more. Short hop kick, I didn't know that. Oh. Okay, that's good. So it gives you a 10% short hop kick. And -13 short hop. But with extra pushback, so, you know, maybe be more annoying. Down 2 combos in the corner. Let's have a look. Okay, probably not. And 1-2. Ah, there we go. Ooh, I like that one. And that becomes -5, so, you know, but the pushback is definitely there. But, no, so it basically alters a bunch of your moves. It gives you, again, I think down 3 is the bigger winner there. Because it just gives the extra range, makes it plus on block, which is really good. Pressure Bomb is next. Pressure Bomb is this, down back 3, summons a little ball like that. On hit, it does launch, which, if it does connect, you can combo from it. And turn it into whatever you want. You can amplify it, which makes it not go away on block, because that's the thing about Pressure Bomb. I'll take control of Cetrion. Pressure Bomb is, if I do close version, I'll do close, because I did that wrong. I'll do close, and block. On hit, it goes away. On block, it goes away. So on hit, disappears. On block, or on, yes, I say block. If he blocks, hang on, I'll do the medium version just to show this. Right, we'll do this. Right, medium version off of that. On hit is, you know, on block it goes away, and on hit it goes away as well. So what I'm trying to say is, in a really complicated way, for like no reason, meterless bomb on hit and block will disappear no matter what before it explodes. The amplified version, when you amplify it, let me just record him. I'll do amplified medium, like that. On hit, you'll notice it will go away if I do it in time. I want to do it right as it spawns. There you go. So on hit, it will still go away. But the big thing on block, it's still there. So what that allows for is, if you want to spend the bar on it, which is definitely worth it, off of 4-2, close bomb is guaranteed. So off of 4-2, he's going to do close bomb and block, right? If I try and interrupt on hit, I get punished. And if I'm playing Fujin, you can combo from that. And if they do nothing as well, like if, for example, if I'm playing as Fujin, and I have her set to auto block like this, then we do close bomb, it goes off, she's blocking, I can throw from it, I can do buttons, and on hit, let's say she gets hit or she disrespects, I can see it hit, bigger launch because it's amped, and then you can turn it into a combo of whatever you want, which for me normally is just 4-2, tornado, into whatever follow-up you want. It gives you a lot of potential for different ranges, for different options. The close bomb is always going to work, but based on whether you've spent bar, whether you think they're going to jump, you might want to do different ranges. But it's good for just keeping them there. And 4-2 into pressure bomb is going to be your safest way of doing it. Also, apparently, yes, Jetstream does forward 3-1. I didn't know that, which is pretty cool. What does it do to it on block? There you go. Makes it so -12, so it becomes unsafe, but you know, it gets that extra hit. That's the whole point. Jetstream changes the properties, gives that second hit, and that's basically it. Does throw get buff from Jetstream? I don't believe so, but we can check. I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. And then last but not least, Turbulence. This move is weird. It's very strange. When your opponent is in it, they basically can't move through. It just denies the opponent the ability to move. So, right, she's trying to forward jump. She isn't going anywhere. You can amplify it, or you can put it at different ranges. I can put it far. I can put it, and it pulls her back towards it when she's trying to jump forward. I can put it close in front of me, and she can't leave it. Or I can amplify it, and it makes it follow me around. Or, no, it makes it follow... Basically, wherever I've put it, it will follow wherever I move. The cool thing about Turbulence is, if you have the crossbow, and you've summoned it, if you hold 1 when you fire the crossbow, I'll move it further away. I'll do it close like this. Hold 1 when you fire a crossbow, and the crossbow bolt stays in it. And then it will just move around for a while, which is really strong. Because with this, you can basically do... You can have that there. The crossbow is there to kind of... You can see it has to be pretty far away, and it takes a lot of setup. But you can keep the crossbow... And if they move into it, it will hit them, so you can throw them into it. You can, if you've got Skywalk, you can do a dive kick. You can get combos from it. It's really situational, but it's good for, like, area denial, just controlling the space. They don't get to move. They don't get to do whatever they want. There's a lot more to it with, like, specific variation swag. I'm not going to show that here, because that's not really the point of these videos or these overviews. But the short of it is, yeah, Fujin gets a ton of utility. Pressure Bomb is good for setup and pressure. Jetstream makes a lot of his best buttons even better, which again, if you've got like Jetstream and Wind Push, there's a lot you can do with that. Turbulence, area denial, neutral control. If you've got the crossbow and you've got certain mobility options to kind of keep your opponent in check, you can kind of, you know, cross over with a Skywalk, dive kick, send them into a bolt. There's loads of combo opportunities you can do, but it takes a lot of setup. It's worth it, but it takes a lot of lab time. But no, it's that's pretty much it, guys. That's all the characters covered.